absolutely very, very well. So today's reading is why are your ancestors proud of you? And when I was shuffling the cards, I don't know, obviously like this happens to other people, but when I was shuffling today, like the most beautiful smell was coming through. And like I know that normally happens for me, like when there's like really beautiful spirits, angels and stuff like that around. So hopefully that's like going to be the energy of the reading, because the smell was just so beautiful, you know, and it happened for each pile as well. So that was really so lovely. But anyways, we have 3 groups for you to choose from today. We have group 1, group 2 and group 3. If you want to pause to choose whichever stone or crystal is calling out to you, feel free to do so, but I shall see you all in your readings. Hey there, beautiful people. I hope you all are doing absolutely very well. If you chose this here crystals and this reading is for you. So why are your ancestors proud of you? Okay, so let's see what tarot cards we have. Oh, so this is a lot of fire energy. You guys don't obviously have to be fire signs, but you could be. So let's see, we have the Emperor upright, we have the Knight of Wands upright, and we also have the High Priestess reverse, which is, let's see. Okay, so why are your ancestors proud of you? So why are your ancestors proud of you? Okay, so the first message that's actually coming through is that your ancestors are proud of how rigid you've been in some regards. And I feel like for some of you, this could be in terms of your responsibility. If you've been really rigid, maybe firm, you know, strict in a certain manner. For some of you, maybe even like a diet or like in terms of fitness, maybe health. But they do find how rigid you've been in a certain area of your world. They find it admiring. They're really proud of you for doing that. And I'm hearing it's like standing up strong, like this tree in the Emperor picture, right? It's like they are proud of you for being able to stand up strong, you know, for, it's not really, let me see. Like, they're proud of you for not breaking. Like, they're proud of you for being as strong as this tree, you know, when you could have snapped, you could have, you know, maybe you lost some branches in the wild wind, like, who knows, you know, but they're proud of you for being able to kind of stand up strong. And especially when it comes to the truth, you know, like, they're proud of you for not silencing yourself. They're proud of the leadership you've shown as well. They're proud of your motivation, your determination. Maybe, wait, let me check something. No. But yeah, they're proud of your motivation and your determination. And I'm hearing like your ability to kind of get up and go. You know, maybe even on the days where you just don't feel like fucking getting up and going, but you guys managed to do it and they're so proud of you for doing that, you know. I'm hearing like your ability or like your drive to explore. You know, with the Knight of Wands, like I always think of someone who's just like really like multifaceted, you know. Maybe you have a lot of interest, and instead of being like, no, I can't explore that, maybe you do explore it. And you know, if there is something that you want to do, or if there's something that you want to see or learn about, like maybe you are someone who just goes for it, and that's why they are really proud of you, you know. But like the biggest message that's actually coming through is that your ancestors are proud of your voice. Like they're really proud of your voice. Like maybe for some of you, maybe if you've recently stood up for something, or I'm hearing even for some of you, maybe, you know, maybe you've changed the way you react to certain things and, you know, stuff like that. But they're really proud of your voice. They're proud of your truth. Like maybe some of you are sharing your knowledge, you know. I don't know why, I don't know if I normally get this message with the High Priestess, but when the High Priestess is in reverse for me, it's almost like all the knowledge that you've accumulated while the high priestess was in the upright, you know, she kind of keeps it to herself. She like downloads and constantly like digesting information. But it's like when it's in the reverse, maybe it's like you've digested information, you've learned a lot, you've grown a lot, and you've experienced a lot, but now you're sharing those experiences. And maybe that's why they're proud of you. But it definitely has something to do with your voice. Let me see. And your experiences. And some of you could be sharing that. Some of you could be building yourself up to share it, you know. But either way, they're really proud of where you are at in your journey, especially when it comes to speaking your truth, sharing your knowledge. And they're really proud of the spiritual work you've been doing. For some of you, this is in terms of your spiritual growth and how much you've learned, how much you've maybe gotten to know yourself or gotten to know other people, and just like the information and the lessons that you've learned. You know, they're really proud of you for that. Some of you here are parents, and I'm hearing like some of you could be like quite rigid parents, like you don't play, you know. But you know, either way, but with the Knight of Wands is super fun as well. So maybe you have that balance between being serious and being fun and being present, and your ancestors are really proud of you for being able to kind of find that balance and you know, being a good parent despite certain things. But they are really proud of your discipline and your open-mindedness in some regards. You know, for some of you it's in terms of you being a free spirit, but I don't know, I don't really feel that for all of you. I feel it's more so to do with you being open-minded in some regards, you know, and they're very, very, very proud of you for doing that, guys. Let's see what else we have. That's so funny. We literally have multifaceted right here. So yeah, for some of you, your ancestors are proud of you for how God, I can't even speak, for how multifaceted you are. Like, you guys are so multi-dimensional, you know, there's so many layers to you, and they're really proud of you for maybe creating those layers, maybe nurturing those layers, not creating those layers, but nurturing those layers, you know. Yeah. So we also have here prosperity. There is a positive shift in your divine flow of support. That I literally did not say that right. So there's a positive shift in your flow of that divine support. Let me see if I can get a more specific message from that. Okay, so I'm hearing that some of you have relinquished control. But you've relinquished control to the point where it's like you're allowing things to flow more freely into your life. Okay, maybe it's taken you, some of you, like a while to maybe kind of get into that, you know, nice flow where it doesn't really feel like there's a resistance there. Okay, but your guides, your ancestors are very, very proud of you for being able to allow that positive shift to happen. Because even though it is a positive shift, I know it can be like kind of difficult, especially when it comes to you know, like, you know, self, you know, limitations and, you know, all that stuff. But they're very proud of you for being able to kind of maybe allow supporting yourself. Yeah, so for some of you, this is in like regards to supporting yourself even, you know, and they're proud of you for being able to do that. Yeah. So we also have here, be present, gift. Let me see. Yeah, so for some of you, your ancestors are really proud of you for being present. You know, maybe you're working on being present. Maybe it's still a journey for you guys, but it's like when, I don't want to like put, you know, but it's like almost like when you became more present, or as you learn to become more present, it's like allowing this shift of prosperity to kind of open up for you, you know. So your ancestors are really proud of you for being able to do that, for kind of learning to do that, for, you know. So we also have celebrity. So it says shine like the star you are. That's so funny because we have the Knight of Wands here. We have a lot of fire energy here, like a lot of fire energy. So if any of you are fire signs, then take this like double, you know. Um, let's see. All right, so this is kind of weird, but for some of you, your ancestors are actually proud of the attention you receive. So for some of you, maybe this is in terms of your art, your creativity, your creativity, your career. Hold on. For some of you, you're maybe allowing yourself to be seen more, allowing yourself to shine, you know, and your ancestors are really proud of you for that. But I feel like for some of you, it's like in terms of recognition, like they're proud of the recognition you received, or they're proud of the recognition you're about to receive, sorry. And finally, we have do not be frustrated. Yeah, that's the kind of energy I was kind of getting. Like, it's almost like you could have a million reasons to be like stressed the fuck out, you know? Like, you could have a million reasons to be frustrated and to kind of lose your peace, you know? But you've done such an amazing job not being frustrated, maybe letting go of certain things so that you can feel more at peace, you know, and your ancestors are really proud of you for being able to do that. And finally, we have gift of freedom. So I feel like for some of you, you've recently broken away from something, some sort of attachment. Okay, so whether that be, I hate saying this, but like, you know, lack mindset, you know, for lack of a better word. You know, any limitations, any burdens that you may have gotten rid of, especially if it wasn't yours to carry, you know, whatever it is, it's like you gifted yourself freedom. It's like you've opened this floodgate, you know, almost, but it's of like good stuff, like positive energy, like floodgates have opened for you, but it's like you made it happen. And the fact that you were able to, you know, remain calm and to be chill and to not, you know, lose your shit, even though you could have, you know, but they're really proud of you for doing that anyways. Okay. So yeah, I hope this resonated for you guys. I am wishing you all the absolute best on your journeys, and take care of yourselves. All right. Take care. Bye. Hi there, beautiful people. I hope you all are doing absolutely very, very well. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this here rock, then this is for you. So why are your ancestors proud of you, group 2? Well, for those of you who chose group 2 anyway. Why are your ancestors proud? Let's see. So we have 3 of Cups upright. We have 8 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, and we also have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Interesting. So why are your ancestors proud of you at this moment in time? Okay, so why are your ancestors proud of you, group 2? For those of you who chose group 2, your ancestors are proud of you for getting out there and socializing, like, first of all. Okay, so for some of you, they're how do I put this? It's like they're proud of you for perfecting something. And I feel for some of you, this could be like in regards to your health. This could be in regards to fitness. But it's like your health overall. They're proud of you for perfecting something. For some of you, maybe this is like a routine. I'm hearing like self-care even for some of you guys. But you've kind of maybe, for some of you, maybe you've perfected a certain like routine, self-care routine. But you perfected something in regards to your health, in regards to making you feel better, right? So they're really proud of you for doing that. For some of you, you take part in a craft, okay? You have this skill, or you have a talent, and they're proud of you for perfecting that skill, or they're proud of you for maybe taking your craft seriously. They're proud of you for perhaps learning more about your craft as well. Sometimes maybe even not necessarily going overboard, but you know, it's like I want to know everything sort of energy, and they're really proud of you for doing that, you know. Um, I'm hearing for some of you, you guys could have been working super hard. Maybe like recently, maybe you are just a workhorse in general. But I feel for some of you, you may have recently taken a break, okay? And if you have recently taken a break, or you've decided to kind of slow down or kind of take it easy on yourself, then they're very proud of you for doing that. They're proud of you for recognizing that you may need a break, and you may need to spend, you know, some time with your friends and, you know, socializing, having fun, having a few drinks, you know, enjoying life. But they're really proud of you for being able to do that, for being able to tell yourself, like, no, I need to take a step back and take a break and maybe focus on my health and, you know, focus on my sanity, you know. So yeah, they're really proud of you for doing that. And I'm hearing for some of you, it's like they're very proud of you for not being superficial, right? And this superficialness could be in like different ways. I'm hearing for some of you, it could be like first impressions. Like they're proud of you for not judging people based on first impressions. Like I'm hearing for some of you, it's like if I hate using this example, but like if someone who was maybe like in like maybe not the cleanest clothes, or you know, something like that, and they came up to you, it's like you wouldn't perhaps treat them differently from anyone else, you know. It's like maybe you treat everyone the same, and they're really proud of you for doing that. But they're proud of you overall for just not being superficial. So whether it comes to first impressions, when it comes to status, when it comes to wealth, when it comes to looks, they're just proud of you for not being superficial and kind of being able to see beyond appearances, or beyond first appearances, should I say, you know. What else? So I'm hearing they're proud of you for investing, and I'm getting two messages here. I feel like it could go either way for some of you guys. So for some of you, it's like they're proud of you for investing in something, maybe something that could have been, you know, deemed as a bit risky. But for others of you, they're proud of you for not investing. And I'm hearing like they're proud of you for not investing in potential, you know, like I'm sorry, but like, I don't know, your ancestors really wanted me to put potential in like air bubbles, you know. So I don't know, maybe there was something that had potential, you know, and maybe you didn't, maybe you decided not to take the risk, and maybe you decided not to invest in this thing. And you know, whether or not you invested in something recently, or decided to go against investing in something, whatever direction you took, you know, they're proud of you for making that decision. For some of you though, they are really proud of you for taking a risk. Like maybe you take risks in general, in your life in general. Maybe you've taken a risk recently. But whatever the case, they are very proud of you for doing that. I'm hearing that they're very proud of your determination, especially when it comes to your career, when it comes to your goals, when it comes to, you know, whether it be, you know, personal passion projects, or whether it be, you know, career or helping other people out. They're just really proud of the determination you've shown. This could be like throughout your life, but I feel for some of you, this could be more so recently. But they're very proud of you, okay? And finally, they're very proud of your emotional intelligence, okay? So for some of you, you've shown real emotional intelligence. You've shown real emotional growth and maturity, perhaps compassion too. And they're very proud of you for being able to do that, okay? Let's see what else we have. So, we have sensitive emotions. Okay, so maybe that's why that whole message about compassion and stuff was coming through. Because I was like, we don't even have any of those cards there. But, you know, for some of you, they're really proud of you for maybe being sensitive. And it says here, it says... So... Okay, let me read all of it because I'm just going to confuse myself. So it says here, times of heightened emotions and sensitivity call for extra self-care and gentleness. So yeah, that's the kind of message we were getting from the beginning, you know, like some of you are perhaps being more in tune, more compassionate towards yourself even, you know. But maybe you guys have been feeling sensitive, or maybe you've not been feeling well, but whatever the case is, it's almost like you're listening to yourself, you're listening to your body, you're being gentle with yourself, and you're showing yourself extra care and extra self-care. Or maybe like in the times that you are struggling, maybe now you kind of know how to look after yourself a bit better. You know how to care for yourself, and maybe know how to kind of make yourself feel better on those days where you just don't feel yourself. And they're very proud of you for taking into accountability your emotions and doing what you need to do to show yourself the gentleness that you need to show yourself, you know. So they're really proud of you for doing that. So some of you have really taken a break, really have decided to slow down or back away from something, and they're very proud of you for looking after yourself, you know. We also have here forgiveness heals. Oh, okay, so let me just clarify something. Okay, so your ancestors are proud of you for practicing forgiveness. So I'm gonna read it first. So it says here, time to release repressed anger as it is blocking your health and your happiness. So for some of you, you've recently maybe let go of something, whether this was repressed emotions, whether it, you know, was anger, resentment, you know, but whatever it was that was blocking your health, blocking your happiness, it's almost like I don't want to like make it sound trivial as like you're moving past it, but it's like you're learning to, I don't want to say learning to cope either, but some of you guys are healing through forgiveness, you know. And sometimes it's there's this saying in this song, what is it? It's like sometimes you have to find forgiveness even though like you can't find forgiveness, you know what I mean? It's like you kind of have to find it within yourself, like despite how, you know, certain actions and, you know, certain things affect us, right? But your ancestors are really proud of you for being able to kind of find that forgiveness. And it's like even if there's no closure in some way, in some cases, it's like they're really proud of you for finding forgiveness anyway. Like for some of you, this is in terms of maybe like confronting someone or confronting something. And I feel like some of you, this is in regards to tension or maybe like maybe arguments or, you know, whatever it is, they're really proud of you for being able to kind of release that and think about yourself and put yourself first and to heal through forgiveness, you know. So we also have here, just in case you want to read it, so we also have here Cat, and it says, take care of yourself, trust that if you do, you'll always land on your feet. What have we been saying throughout this whole reading? That is so funny. Well, it's not funny, but it makes me feel a bit better. So your ancestors are really proud of you for taking care of yourself, okay? And it's so awesome because it's like they're kind of reminding you, like, continue doing what you're doing, like, and you'll always be good, like you'll always land on your feet. Just continue to take care of yourself, put yourself first. When you feel yourself being overwhelmed, take a step back. Like, I'm so proud of you for acknowledging that shit, you know. That's really nice. I like that. So we also have here Ocean. It says, go with the flow and flow with the glow. So your ancestors are proud of you for maybe going with the flow. I feel like this could be in regards to a certain situation. Maybe, yeah, you know, with the 8 of Pentacles, it's like sometimes you get so caught up learning something, you get so caught up, you know, trying to finesse your craft, working hard, and, you know, kind of like the rat race kind of energy. But your ancestors are really proud of you for, you know, kind of maybe going with the flow a bit more. And I'm hearing like a glow, like some of you, the way you've been taking care of yourself, the way you've been laughing more lately, it's like it's you've got this glow about you now, you know. And they're really proud of you for just being able to kind of find that flow and being in flow with the glow. Sorry. Okay. So we also have here, deal with the unexpected, treat the unforeseen as a divine offering. Let me just say something quickly. Yeah, so your ancestors are proud of you for being able to kind of deal with the unexpected. Like maybe something unexpected happened recently, and the fact that you were able to kind of maybe take it, and it's like, even if it was something like, okay, so like the example that's coming in my head is like, say for example you fall ill, okay, and it's like, instead of being like, oh no, I can't work, I can't do this because I'm ill, it's like, okay, let me take this time out to actually look after myself, you know. And you know, that could be something that's deemed as unexpected, you know. So it's like almost like you were handed lemons in some like certain cases, and you made lemonade, and they're really proud of you for doing that. But they're really proud of you for dealing with any unexpected stuff that may have happened recently, or just it kind of in life in general. Like, and I feel like for some of you, listen, okay, I'm just gonna move on to the next card because I don't want to get like all soppy, you know. And the next card we have is balanced life. So for some of you, you've really been working on finding that balance in your life. Maybe you have achieved a certain, you know, a nice balance in your life, and they're very proud of you for doing that. All right. So yeah, that's all I have for you, group 2. I hope this reading could resonate. I hope it could make sense. And I'm wishing you guys all the absolute best on your journeys, honestly. Okay, so take care of yourselves. All right, bye. Hello there, you beautiful sons of guns. No, I'm joking, I don't even know what I'm talking about. But hello everyone, I hope you all are doing absolutely very well. If you chose this here crystal, why are your ancestors so very proud of you? Okay, let's see. So the first card we have is Page of Cups reversed. We have King of Swords upright, and we have Temperance upright. That's a bit crooked. Okay, so why are your ancestors proud of you, group 2? I mean, group 3. Okay, so this could be in regards to something specific, okay, that maybe happened recently, or it could be in general, and like how you've navigated through, you know, life maybe more recently as you've, you know, gotten a bit older. But I'm hearing for not giving an emotional reaction, okay, or working on your emotional reactions. All right, so it could be one, the other, both. You know, but they're really proud of how you've been navigating certain emotional situations, and maybe certain situations you could, you know, give an emotional reaction and, you know, stuff like that, but you've maybe decided against it, or you've learned to, you know, control yourself in that regards. Okay, but like, you know, to kind of like put it, you know, blunt, put it simple, but like another message that's coming through is that they're really proud of you for not being immature. You know, maybe there was a situation where you could have acted immaturely. Maybe in the past your natural reaction was to act emotionally, or you know, immaturely. We all do it, you know, nothing to be ashamed of. But it's like they're really proud of how you've been handling certain situations that could be quite emotionally overwhelming. You know, they're really proud of you for how you've been navigating your emotions lately. I'm hearing for some of you, like, they're so proud of you for how you handle bad news. Like, this could be in general. For some of you, it could be something that happened more recently, but I feel for some of you, I feel for a lot of you actually, that this could be like in general, like the way you handle bad news, or perhaps more recently as you've gotten older, the way you've been handling bad news, or where you handle things that maybe aren't, you know, necessarily going your way. They're like super proud of how you've been coping, how you've been navigating those kind of situations. I'm hearing for some of you, you've maybe recently felt vulnerable, or you've been more vulnerable, or you've been in a vulnerable position. Maybe you've kind of opened yourself up to be more vulnerable in certain situations, and they're really proud of you for doing that. You know, they're really proud of you for being vulnerable, you know, for being, I want to say, authentic, especially when it comes to your emotions and your thoughts, perhaps. You know, they're really proud of you for doing that. I'm hearing for some of you, they're so proud of you for the discipline you've shown, but more like this could be your discipline in general, but I feel like the more specific message that's actually coming out is your discipline when it comes to moving into calmer waters. Okay, like there's this emphasis on peace. There's this emphasis on tranquility. There's this emphasis on balance. And they're super proud of the discipline you've shown when it comes to finding peace, when it comes to moving into more peaceful territory, you know? So they're really proud of your personal growth, honestly. Like, honestly, the way you've been navigating life and stuff like that, they're really proud of how you've been doing that. Like, I'm hearing, like, you've grown so much. Like, you've grown up a lot. Like, honestly, like, that's what's coming up. They're so proud of how much you've grown up. Okay, so maybe for some of you, this is like family ancestors that are coming through. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to laugh, but all family, like, are they all ancestors, like family? I don't know, but listen, okay. So I'm hearing for some of you, they're proud of your intelligence, but I don't even feel like intelligence is the right word. Like, it's not intelligence at all. It's your smarts. Like, I don't know if there's a difference between smarts and intelligence, but like they are really proud of your smarts. Like, and this is more so in like terms of like street smarts, like kind of being savvy, being clued up in certain situations. You know, they're really proud of how, I wish I could find the perfect word for it, but they're really proud of your smarts, your street smarts. Like, that's literally the best way I can describe it without prolonging this too much, you know what I'm saying? But they are so proud of you about how you've been taking care of your health also. So if any of you have made like some recent changes to your health, that message has actually come through like I think each of the piles. But hi baby. But they're really proud of how you've been taking care of yourself. Yeah. I'm hearing they're really proud of your tranquility, but it's more so like the tranquility you've created. Like, maybe this is in terms of your, you know, your home, but it could just be within yourself, your own temple, you know, your own body. Like, they are really proud of the peace you found in some regards, you know. Maybe the peace you've created for yourself. Like, maybe for some of, like, there is this emphasis on, like, they really didn't want me to use this word, and I'm not going to use it because I don't want to, you know, upset anyone, but they are so proud of how you've moved along. It's like big not seven of swords, six of swords energy, that energy of moving into like calmer waters. They're really proud of you for doing that. Maybe it was really hard for you. Maybe you had to let certain things go, certain people go. But they're really proud of how calm you've been. Like, I don't know if you know, you could lose your shit if you really wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you literally could have like a million reasons to, but I don't know. They just really are proud of how calm you are. Like, there's this huge peaceful energy surrounding you, or, you know, that's just why they're proud of you anyway, you know. I'm hearing they're so proud of the peace you give to others. Oh, you guys are gonna make my heart melt. So for some of you, you really do offer people peace. It's like, even if I'm not feeling great myself, like, you still may make an effort to make other people feel good. It's like, you know, sometimes when people like feel bad, it's just like, I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna make you feel bad too, you know what I'm saying? But maybe you're the opposite, and it's like, even if I'm not feeling, you know, in tip-top shape, like, I'm still gonna, you know, speak positive, you know, stuff into your life, and, you know, just wish the best for people. Like, you guys could have that energy, and they're so proud of you for that, you know. You know, especially in this climate, like, I'm not gonna get into it, but, you know, especially in this climate, they're so proud of the peace that you offer others, you know. That's such a blessing. I'm hearing, like, honestly, to put it blunt, like, because I literally can't think of another way to say this, but they're so proud of you for keeping your shit together, okay? Like, they're so proud of you for keeping it together. I'm hearing they're so proud of you the control you've shown when it comes to deceit or manipulation. Like maybe in the past you would have handled certain situations, especially when it comes to manipulation, when it comes to deceit. Maybe I'm hearing for some of you, it's like you saw through maybe a deceitful person or someone who was trying to manipulate you, and they're proud of you for being able to do that. And I'm hearing like it can be hard because certain people will smile in your face, they'll say and do all the right things, but it's like, there's something off, and they're proud of you for listening to your voice. They're proud of you for, taking control. And honestly, I don't want to say it this way, but like of being no one's fool, like they're proud of you. And, even if you were someone's fool at some point, like who cares, it happens to the best of us, right? But they're really proud of how you've come out of that. And it's like they're proud of how you've changed, like especially in terms of reactions, but yeah, they're so proud of your compassion though. Like they're so proud of your you guys are gonna make my heart, honestly. Like they're so proud of your compassion, and they're so proud of your emotional balance. And especially, I feel like some of you may be showing yourself a bit more compassion recently, and they're so, happy that you're doing that. But it's like the compassion you show others is magic. It's like, it's a very beautiful quality, and they're so proud of you for that, okay? Oh shit, I've been waffling for ages. Oh gosh, all right, let's crack on, shall we? Oh, we have increased support. Oh my gosh, imagine that. I like when it syncs up. It makes me feel better about myself. Okay, sorry. All right, so all right, so your ancestors are proud of maybe the increased support you've been showing other people, maybe the increased support you've been showing yourself. I feel like for some of you this could be like more focused to yourself, but I feel like overall you could be a very supportive person, and they're very proud of you for that. But they're very proud of maybe the support you've been showing yourself, maybe allowing yourself to be supported, allowing yourself to be vulnerable. And yeah, and I feel like they just want you to know that, even... All right, so the message I'm getting is that even though, like, the world, people, whatever, may not show you as much compassion as you show the world, don't let go of that beautiful quality, even though, like, really, some people don't fucking deserve it, I'm being real. But it's like, continue being that loving energy, and it's like, so it says here, the doorway to abundance and help and opportunities. And it's like, I feel like that's what's opening up for you. And it's like, even if you don't feel support from like physical people, like, like actual, like, living people, it's like your ancestors are letting you know that, don't worry about anyone else. Like, I got you, like, we got you, like, even if it feels like you're alone sometimes, or it feels like you don't really have that much support, or, just the compassion you show other people isn't really returned to you. They're like, it's all good, like, because we got you, we got you, but yeah. So the next card we have is balancing masculine and feminine energies. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you, and your masculine side to give you confidence. So your higher self. No, that's not what we're doing today. So your ancestors are very proud of you for balancing your masculine and feminine energy. Like, say for example, you were in a very feminine energy before, and like to the point where it was a bit off balance, like they're very proud of you for finding that sweet spot. They're very proud of you for that. And I feel like for some of you, this is more so in terms of you being masculine, like having to be masculine, having to be confident, having to be assertive, especially like, it's like, I don't want to get into it, but it's like sometimes you're not really given the opportunity, or kind of life sets it up in a way where you're not really able to embrace so much of your masculine or embrace so much of your feminine. And they're proud that you've been able to do that, or at least that you're working on doing that. Depends where you are on your journey, but they're very proud of you for that. they're proud of your lessons, like that. I feel like that's what maybe where the street smarts is kind of coming up into it. It's because they're proud of the lessons you've learned. Okay, right? Yeah, they're proud of the lessons you've learned. Like maybe I feel for this group, maybe you've been tested a lot, you know, and they're proud of you for kind of coming out on top each time, taking away the lesson. And even though it may have been a struggle, maybe it could have been difficult, they're so proud of you for being able to come through the other side and to take away the lesson from it, you know, because it's actually I don't want to get into that, but they're proud of you for doing that. Okay. Oh, okay. House, home. Yeah, oh my gosh, guys, I can't even explain it. But like from the beginning of this reading, like I felt like a home, like a house, like comfort, you know. And they're really proud of the comfort you give other people. Maybe for some of you this is in regards to like a child, if you are a parent, and maybe you're a super supportive, compassionate, loving parent, and they're so proud of you for doing that. What was I talking about? And maybe some of you, you know, have I don't want to speak about struggling, but maybe some of you guys have really found stability. Maybe you guys have found your home. You know, maybe you guys have found somewhere you feel safe, and they're really proud of you for that. Okay, but for some of you, that they're just proud of your home life in general. You know, it depends. I don't know. It depends on how. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, they're proud of your home life, the balance you've kind of created for yourself. Maybe some of you recently bought your, you know, your first home, or maybe you moved into your first, you know, flat, or moved into your first place that's, you know, yours, you know, your first space, whether it's just a flipping room or, you know, or a mansion, who cares? But they're really proud of the home you've created, okay, for yourself, and maybe for any dependents, you know. Oh, we have face your fears. Yes, I like it. So oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you. Like, your ancestors are proud of you, but I am so proud of you guys. Like, I can literally just feel it, you know. Like, your ancestors are really proud of you for facing your fears. They're really proud of you for facing your fears. For some of you, it's like they're proud of you for continuing to look your fears in the eyes, you know, like continuing to be like, I see you, like I'm not afraid of you, I'm watching you, you know. Like, they're really proud of you for that. And finally, life's purpose. Yes, like some of you guys could be seeking your life purpose. Some of you guys could have like a really deeper, I don't want to say deeper value, or like, but it's like a deeper connection to life and the purpose and like the roles that we all fulfill. Like, they are really proud of you for maybe discovering your life's purpose. But if some of you are still like on that path of self-discovery, you know, finding deeper meaning, deeper vision for your life, they're super proud of you for being able to kind of do that, you know. But that's enough waffling from me. I could literally go on all day, you know. But I'm wishing you guys the absolute best, sending you guys lots of love and hugs and kisses and all that jazz, you know. But I'm wishing you guys all the best on your journeys. I know you guys will do great. But yeah, just take care of yourselves, okay? And I'm wishing you guys so much success and love. All right, take care. Bye.